Well, hello. Well, hello. We're back. Yeah, man. I think this might be the first podcast since the new year. New year, new me, baby. Actually, new year, same me. I'm gonna keep doing the same shit that I've been doing. Just trying to get better. Let's see what we got going on. So, stimulus checks hitting. That big 600. I got mines today. That was pretty nice. Hope you guys get yours too. And, spend it on something wise. I paid off some credit cards. Did the adult thing that nobody wants to do is pay for the repercussions of their actions. Nah, I'm just kidding. But I did pay off my credit cards. Some of them. So I'm let me ball out. Let me flex on y'all like that. So yeah, man. Been training for this marathon. I did sack up and start running outside on my long runs, and it was kind of like I don't know what this shit's called, but karma, because it was like the shittiest rainstorm of the year so far, and I ran 7 miles in it. It wasn't that bad, man, but I learned something. Instead of I put on these I bought I call them breggings. They're just leggings for dudes. I call them breggings, leggings. Anyway, what else? So I put those on, but then I put on some joggers on top of them, and that was a critical mistake when it's raining like a motherfucker. You don't want that extra cotton, man. Yeah, so I got it. I mean, I kept my pace. It was all right. I got real wet. I bought myself that jacket, what I was talking about in the last episode. It turns out water resistant, not waterproof, but that's all right. It kept me dry. For the most part, I'm in, an hour and dumping rain. You good luck staying all the way dry, but it was legit, man. It was a good experience. A little bit of that mental toughness. Okay, checking in. I started fasting last night. I had a little ribeye with some butter on it because I'm participating in that keto, or no, not keto. World Carnivore Month is January, and I had decided to gladly be a participant. But I'm also doing a 72-hour fast. Is day one. That's the easy one, but it's not easy because there's a delicious pot roast dinner in the air fryer that's transpiring downstairs. That's why I'm recording this podcast, to stay busy. I folded some laundry. I went to the gym. Stopped by and saw a homie for a minute and talked to him about a couple things. A little new tattoo idea coming up. Oh, yeah, it's gonna be dope. Anyway, so yeah, man, it's 2021. We were talking about this on the Long Lost Brothers podcast last night. Our goals and ambitions. What are we trying to get out of this year? And man, I'm really just trying to focus on my mental health. I want to be preparing for a marathon and running marathons pretty much all year. I'm trying to stay somewhat I don't want to stay yoked and jacked, but if I have to sacrifice a little bit of strength and a little bit of thickness to ascertain that goal through this year, I'm good with it. I do enough cross training where I think that I could, maintain some, capped shoulders, little bicep, and some abs. That'll be cool. But yeah, man, the running's coming along. On my short runs, I'm just hitting the treadmill at work. And at this undisclosed location where we're not supposed to be working out, I have been making a little gains, doing a little bench press, little squatting, but not too much squatting, man. That's something I regret. I put up the 405 pound squat, which I had not done since COVID, at least. For me, that's a pretty good squat, and it was deep, and it was nice, and it was legit. It's also on this channel, so you can be the judge of it. You can be like, man, that was bullshit. You were shallow, whatever, comment away, judge it if you will. But I feel like it was good. It looked good on video to me. I would have white lighted it in a powerlifting competition. But I haven't squatted in a long time, and we did like a full-on leg session, and then the next day I ran them 7 miles, and that was alright, but then the DOMS kicked in, man. That delayed onset muscle soreness for those who ain't hip to the lingo of gym broing. So yesterday I went and was helping my brother-in-law lay some decking in the house he's building, some flooring, some subflooring in the upstairs, and man, my legs were burning. Yeah, and I did a little 3-mile run today, which is scheduled on my my running regiment. And yeah, I wasn't loving it, but knocked it out. I'm gonna try. Okay, so it's day 1 of this fast, so I did that, and then I did a little bullshit ass workout, just a little bit of, get the arms pumped. I'm experiencing a lot of like shoulder problems right now, so I'm trying not to, I'm trying to kind of work around it. And then, so I did that. I'm trying to just work out and be a normal Jesse through this fast, and try not to get too grouchy with Miss Kimberly and the kids, because that, man, it's like if you're not cognizant of how much of an asshole you can be when you're fasting, like you're really like hangry, like luckily I'm already in ketosis, and that kind of pulls away from you being a cranky fucker, because it's like your body's already kind of feeding on the fat. So yeah, so we on that. I'm trying to just maintain my normal workout regimen. Like tomorrow I'll probably go hit chest and back and some abs at the gym. Then I got a 5-mile run on Wednesday, and then Wednesday night I'm gonna eat some big steaks. And get through that, and then then it's back to baloney. Back to business. I'm gonna do this carnivore month. I was thinking about it like this, man. So it starts out with a fast, right? That's like super hard mode, and then from there, carnivore, like any food, is like, oh my god, yeah, this is cool. Like, well, whatever you got, I'm fine with that. It's just like, and I mean, who doesn't love fucking steak? I mean, probably not vegan people, but they don't count. They're not even humans. Just kidding. Just a joke, my vegan friends. I love you, man. Do you, boo? But for me, I'm like 0% vegan. So then I'm just gonna eat these steaks and these meat products, and then animal products for this month, and then after that, you get with them little the little, I call it the keto. I'll get my little Quest chips and give me some avocados and I fuck around and eat a salad. Like legit keto food instead of just carnivore. Because I mean, carnivore is cool, but man, it's so restrictive. It's really in sustainability. It's like the best diet's the one you can stick to, right? So I'll do this carnivore thing. It's like start with the fast, then the carnivore, then like easy mode, and then once this training block because I want to run this this marathon that I'm training for right now. I want to be in ketosis until that's over. So that's a thing I wanted to do last year, but I pussed out and had to switch to eating gang of sugar to get through. I want to do this one in keto. So that's why I'm just kind of taking it easy, and I'm not really worrying about like pushing super hard. Then it's like I had to train on the treadmill for a lot of it, and then it's gonna be like running in the rain a whole bunch. So it's like I just want to do it to do it, and then I'm probably gonna eat like an asshole for like a month. After that, I don't really care. Like, I'm gonna just fucking eat like a normal human being. But first thing, motherfucking first, I'm gonna get me some motherfucking, I'm gonna go to Olive Garden, I think. And then I'm also gonna hit up Five Guys and get the fries and the bun. Cause I've been hitting them up, but, when we go out of town, like, to, like, Olympia and shit, I've been they got that motherfucking hitting ass fucking patties, man. I just ordered like 5 fucking patties with some cheese and the bacon, and yeah, just do that. Stick to that that carnivore, right? Right, like, but it's like a pound of fucking meat, but I think I ate that, and then like came home and ate a ribeye and like a bag of shrimp. Yeah, I can eat a lot of fucking food, man. So I have to stay active, or I become obese super quick. But I'm alright with that, because it gives me an ability to, manipulate what I eat to my goals. Because my ability to put on weight fast is cool, because I also put on size and muscle really fast too. So it's like, I have that ability where I can get strong quick. Not like I'm not like super powerful or strong, but like, stronger than most of the motherfuckers I know. Maybe I just need to find stronger friends. I don't know, but then I'm trying to take this year and actually just be like a runner. So I'm trying to get away from it. But I hit some like nice bench presses. I hit some good squats. My deadlift's kind of dog shit right now. I ain't gonna fucking pretend it's not. That's all right, man. I'm just kind of changing the fitness goal, because I've been a gym bro for a long time, but this running thing's new to me. Like, taking it like serious, like studying the running and learning, and buying the right shoes, and just doing the actual being a runner thing, like looking into it instead of just like, I'm gonna go for a run, and fucking getting like thigh chafed and shit. Like, cause I'm the type of individual, like, I can run a half fucking marathon just on fucking like fat. I'm not gonna stop, because I don't give a fuck. And not everybody can do that, because not everybody is just, not everybody's cut like that. But like, like David Goggins with zero train ran 100 fucking miles. So it's like, I'm not that fucking badass, but man, and something I learned, in the last time I was training for a marathon, when I lived out in the country, there is a trail that it's an old train tracks that they tore out, that goes from Menlo to Raymond. If you don't know where that is, it makes no sense, but it's like a small town with an even fucking smaller town, conveniently 6 miles out. So if or some change there and back is a half marathon. I know that. It's like you got to go a little bit extra, like, into the town, but you hit the roundabout and you run a couple blocks and you run back, and then run home to my house where I was living. That's a half marathon. So I did not realize this, but fucking that trail, man, that's a motherfucker compared to street running. So it's like, I'm trying to incorporate some trails. I just bought, my wife bought me, I ain't gonna pretend, these fucking dope ass Saucony motherfuckers. Hold on, I'll show you these bitches. These fucking Saucony trail running shoes. They got that grip. I'm just wearing them like because they're fly too, because I like them, but they're comfortable. But yeah, so I'm gonna fucking try and get some trail running in the mix, and some hikes, because hiking is just good general physical preparedness. If you're not into hiking, man, and you're trying to get fit, or even if you're like a jacked bro and you just like but you can't run around the block. Because there's a lot of motherfuckers like that you don't really realize, like, they're big jack dudes, but their cardio's dog shit. I've been that guy. Yeah, man. That's cool, but it's cool to be able to, like, be versatile. And that's something I'm learning at 38. It's like, I want to be able to do more than just, like, When I was young, I could squat, I could bear. I'm gonna do all the things. I wanna be like, yeah, I ran marathons, I fucking powerlifted. And these are all just physical shit. But it's like, yeah. But like I'm podcasting now. I'm trying to start writing, but I'm not that good at it. So I'm working on that. I have a career that also kind of supersedes a lot of the things that I'm doing, but it also provides me with the means to do these things that I want to do. So that's good. What else we got going on, man? Man, the motherfucking Seahawks beat my Niners, but my Niners are having a fucking shit year. So, my lady, fucking Seahawks, congratulations. I hope you guys win the Super Bowl. You are my second team, but there's such a harsh rivalry between the Niners and the Seahawks, especially, man. Like, I don't know what it is, but like I know I live in Western Washington, but goddamn, there's some Seahawk loving motherfuckers out here, bro. I've just been a Niners fan since the 80s, so I ain't switching up, man. Not that fair weather guy. I've been a Niners fan since the gate. Probably be a Niners fan forever, even when they suck. That's still my team. I don't really watch football unless the Niners are doing good anyway, so whatever. But hats off to the Seahawks. It was a good game. Y'all came through in the clutch. Yeah. But wait till Kittles gets back. Y'all motherfuckers got a new thing coming. What was we talking about? Oh yeah. On the last one, I stopped it because it was actually like Christmas Day on the last podcast I recorded, and I was trying not to take up too much time. But so Floyd Mayweather is gonna fight Logan Paul. Bruh, what the fuck? Logan Paul is about to get fucked up. But if he makes $1 million, I don't care. I would let Floyd Mayweather beat my ass for $1 million for sure. Like, it can't be that bad. Like, I've fucking been hit in the head a couple good times. Like, he'll whoop my ass. I'll probably won't last like 3 rounds, if that. Just be me getting tired trying to punch some fucking ninja of boxing. But, yeah, dude. These Paul brothers, they're trying to get their name in it. But it's like, they're not doing it in a fashion where it's like you're gonna fight Floyd Mayweather. It's like a publicity stunt. You know what I mean? Like, why don't you fight some like ranked boxers, like some low level boxers, and get your name in the hat that way? Like, you're already fucking famous, guy. Like, why don't you fight some motherfuckers? You don't want to fight Amanda Nunes. Amanda Nunes will beat your fucking ass, guy. That's real. Amanda Nunes beat up Chris Cyborg, and Chris Cyborg will beat up me and probably my brother at the same time. She's a gangster, and Amanda Nunes is a motherfucking gangster. But he said nobody knows who she is, so he don't want to fight her. It's like, bruh, anybody that has their fucking finger on the pulse of fighting knows who the fuck Amanda Nunes is. So get the fuck out of here with that bullshit. Yeah. So anyway, I don't know why I'm giving these motherfuckers so much attention, but yeah, I just think it's interesting. There is some good fights coming. That Poirier and McGregor is coming soon, man. And then they got Chandler fighting Dan Hooker. I'm excited to see what old Michael Chandler does in the UFC. That's exciting, man.
Seem like that. No wonder he's fucking fighting Hooker.
Then we got Showtime Pettis. He left the UFC to go to was it One or P? Man, honestly, I'm not up on the game, but I know he left for another organization. But I think that a lot of that is because he wants to be able to get sponsors, because UFC cock blocks everybody getting sponsored. And I think that he's just seeing that he can make more money, wearing somebody's pair of shorts and shit like that. But I ain't mad at him, man. Do your thing. Showtime Pettis, come on, dude. Motherfucking jump. He's the one that shows that Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, a little boxing, some Taekwondo can go a long motherfucking way. He's the only motherfucker that really him and what that motherfucker's name is? I think Shogun are the ones that brought Taekwondo like for real, like, or no, Leo de Machado. I'm falling off, bro. Leo de Machado, if I'm probably saying his name wrong. Those are the motherfuckers that show like Taekwondo like is a viable option for fighting. You know, I think that's like Muay Thai is like the best, but for kicking and shit. But Taekwondo is a lot more like surgical with the kicks. You know, it's like Muay Thai is like a brack, like a fucking a blunt instrument that will crack you. But you know, you can get some force behind some Taekwondo. I trained that shit a little bit. I'm not like some fucking ninja or nothing, but like, you know, their fucking, I don't know, their high kick is just like an instep kick to in relation. You know, they have a lot of the same movements. So anyway, Taekwondo's cool. But Anthony Pettis with that jump out the wall when he fucking head kicked Benson Henderson. That shit was like, you know, that's like fucking Matrix shit. You know, it was so ahead of his time. And that fight, you know, with Tony Ferguson, like, what the fuck was that? That was some fucking, like, before he broke his hand, like, that fight was, like, literally, like, watching, like, two superheroes fight. Like, that was, like, some shit you see in a Marvel movie. So, you know, UFC or not, you know, you gotta give it up to Anthony Pettis, man. Fucking salute. That dude's a beast. I think Tony Ferguson's gonna fight somebody too. I'm excited to see what happens in this 155 weight class, man. That's exciting shit. And then also we got Bones Jones, baby. He said he's never coming back to light heavyweight. He said he's only moving up. So he's gonna start fighting some motherfuckers, man. Francis Ngannou, Derek Lewis. Like, you know, these are the people that I was at. Stipe Miocic. He was talking about fighting Brock Lesnar, but I don't think that dude can pass a fucking drug test for the fucking life of him. Because the last time when he fought, who the fuck did he fight last? Cause anyway, fucking, you know, they had some little sneaky USADA deal where he was not in the pool and just pulled emergency. It's like, bruh. I don't really give a fuck, though, to be honest. I think they should have, like, two leagues, like, one where the fighters are on steroids and one where it's just the natty daddies, you know, and so you know what you're getting into. So it's like nobody's cheating. It's like, oh, you take steroids, you go in this line. Oh, you're natty, you stay over here. I think that'd be the more fair way to do it, because like, you know, if they don't give a fuck, why should you give a fuck? That, like, you know, Pride, they had like something in their contract. You know, like Vitor Belfort, fucking Alistair Overeem, when those fools were juicing, like, oh my god. When Alistair Overeem fucked up Brock Lesnar back in the day when he came out, like Ubereem, fucking with that kick right in the belly, like, ugh. They showed that replay on like the UFC, like on the UFC Instagram page, and it was just like, god damn, that fucking kick just right in the liver, man. Like, I mean, Alistair Overeem, man, like, for not being the champ, he has fucked some motherfuckers up, guy. You know, I think he's taking one more run at the belt, and then he's gonna hang it up. But he's one of the most underrated strikers. He is slick, man. And now that he's not like all just juiced to the gills, it's like he has to be more surgical because he's not as strong. You know, like he does that little runaway thing that got popular there for a minute, like in like 2017, 18. But people said about Conor too, and he won that motherfucking fight. So whatever, you know, it's a strategy. You know, if your guy you're fighting hits hard and you just want to clip and dip, I guess we'll call it that. I'm cool with it. I don't give a fuck. Whatever, you know, whatever you got to do to win, man. I mean, you know, Hoist Gracie, you know, everybody's like you don't see him like punching fools in the face. Like, he's not he was never a striker, but he won the UFC every time because his Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu was not something people were hip to. But now it's like every high level, you know, MMA fighter has some Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. They got some wrestling. They got some Muay Thai. They got some boxing. They got, you know, You know, except for maybe except the real heavyweights, and even some of them, like, you know, Fabricio Verdum, you know, like, he's dangerous as fuck off the back, right? Like, he'll fucking strangle you. Like, he knows he's a black belt in jiu-jitsu, right? I'm pretty fucking sure. Anyway, but it's like Stipe knows some wrestling, you know, but mostly, you know, them heavyweights, they're just fucking throwing hands for the most part. You know, DC, fucking high level fucking wrestling. Man, and I was watching that John Jones versus DC 1. That was some fucking that's some good shit, man. You know, that's back when it was like, you know, John Jones was like all coked out every weekend before the fights and shit, so that he could give himself an excuse if he lost. But the second one, it wasn't even close. John Jones just fucking rang that dude's bell, made him cry. But not taking anything away from DC. DC is a badass motherfucker. Love and respect the dude, but yeah, John Jones fucked him up. So anyway, I guess I'm back on my MMA bullshit. I've been talking about that for about 10 minutes now. So anyway, goals for 2021: more tattoos, less drama. Train for marathon constantly be running. I'm gonna run all the motherfucking miles, and also I'm gonna try and get at least one of these shows up a week for you guys to listen to or not. I don't really do this show like I'm not like focused on gaining a bunch of like followers and getting people to like, you know, like, I'm not trying to be a star or anything out of this. I'm just you know, speaking with my mind. It's my little self-therapy session, if you will, or me just shooting the shit with the world. You know, maybe when I'm not on this planet no more, my loved ones can, you know, they can come back and watch some of this shit for some posterity. You know, they can flip on my YouTube if they miss me and listen to me ramble on about some bullshit. Man, you know, this 2020 was quite the year. You know, we had this COVID. It made a lot of motherfuckers pivot and change their game. And as much as you know, COVID has taken away in my personal life, it has given, because it has forced me to do things that are out of my character, but not in a negative sense. It's made me rise to the occasion, and I'm grateful for that. And it's while it has been a trying year, it's been a fruitful year, and I'm just really looking forward to moving forward into 2021 with that same energy, with a more positive energy, try to be more kind and altruistic, and we'll see how that goes. But, you know, I really want to like develop my mental health into something that is somewhat fashionably normal. You know, want to travel more. Not that I don't travel enough, but I definitely want all that travel. I'm gonna hike up this motherfucking Colonel Bob Hill. That's a thing. It's gonna happen.
Ankle weights.
Kimberly says I have to wear ankle weights, but
Don't be a bitch.
You know, whatever. I'm gonna do that, and then I'm gonna. I want to go to Yosemite, man. That's something I've been wanting to do. It's kind of on the bucket list. I also, man, I'm trying to figure it out how I could run this marathon with Brett Scott. This in Columbus, Ohio. That's something I'm trying to work on. That'd be cool, cause you know that's it's my partner in crime, man. Me and him, he's only got me into podcasting. He had me guest on his show, and then I was like, you know what, here I come, motherfuckers. And then we started the Long Lost Brothers podcast. That was a thing, and except for our little break recently, we did not miss a Sunday. And that's cool, man. You know, because in that show we challenge each other to for the acquisition of betterment. I mean, it's kind of evolved just into us hanging out and talking shit, and we review books, talk about pop culture, but we also issue each other physical challenges. So that's been rough. Some of them sucked. Some of them are like terrible. Some of them are easy as fuck. Some of, but it's like, I appreciate that, you having that, it's called like a beautiful enemy, right? Like somebody that challenges your thoughts, pushes your thinking, to be a better you. I have that in Kimberly, but also having that in a masculine sense. A man is in that capacity. That's dope, and you want to have a multiple friends like that, because it pushes you to be a better human. You got to separate the real from the fake. And you see at some point, like, I like this characteristic of this person, and I'm gonna attach myself to that part of their being, and I'm gonna emulate that, right? I like the calmness of some people. I like how some people are really focused and driven, and they have like goals, and they write shit down, and they're very clinical in the way that they approach them. And because me, I'm off the top. I'm like I ride on emotion a lot, and but when I set out to do something, I do it whether it's like the best plan or not. I just kind of stick to it. Like, this fast is not conducive with any of my physical goals right now, but it is, somebody want to get into doing ketosis and in solidarity. I cannot eat for 3 days. It's not that hard. You just don't put anything in your mouth that has calories in it. Yeah, I just got a booty flashed by my wife. That shit was hot. Yeah. It's nice having a hot girlfriend. Say that. Say that then. Yeah. 2020 has made me count my blessings. I got a beautiful family. I got everything that I ever dreamed for, man. When I was a poor drug addict, I have a very minimally toxic relationship. Nah. We got toxic traits, but my relationship's super healthy. We communicate well. We're on the same page on most of our shit. Even when we disagree, we can agree to disagree. We don't stay mad at each other. We both work. We both take care of things around the house. We're raising our kids. Damn, man. I got a house where I pay my rent on time every month. I have a car. I have credit. I remember thinking at one point, if I could just make $3,000 a month, I'll be fucking set to jet. I'll have everything I will need to pay everything. And it's like, I'm almost there or around there, and I need more money, man. I'm looking into that next steps in life where you want to start buying a house and shit. So that's something I'm looking into, the who, what's, and hows of, and I think that's doable. I don't know if it's gonna happen this year, but I'm building my credit to where it's a thing if I want it. Yeah. So anyway, without going too much into that, I'm just gonna. But it's time to start owning some things, and you gotta be a little more responsible, a little more disciplined with your finances. So that's something that I definitely want to work on. Is making sure that at the end of the day that I'm not just taking irresponsible loans and just blowing it on stupid shit. So I'm excited for that. I am going to probably wrap this bad boy up and catch y'all next week with some more of my shit that I'm talking about. I'll tell you how the fast went. I'll tell you about the running, and we might talk about some mental health. We might talk about some COVID. We might talk about your mom. Nah, I won't talk about your mom. I don't want to get beat up. But alright, man. I appreciate you guys listening, watching. Like it, leave it, love it. Like, comment, share. Follow me on Instagram, _Jesse_show, or you can follow my motherfucking personal page if you feel so inclined. There's equally amounts of content. Cole _Widda, WIDDA _K. Also follow the Long Lost Brothers _podcast on Instagram. Yeah, man. And check out my boy Brett Scott, The Daily BS. It's a good show. And that Marvel Plus, man. That's some shit. My boy's coming out with some heaters. Some heaters out the gate. I'm gonna be on some of them. Since we like. Oh, nah. I'll leave it alone. We talked about that on the other podcast. That Wonder Woman. That shit was all right, man. That HBO Max ain't a bad bargain. Even if you just buy it for the Wonder Woman, man, it's all right. That's all right show. But they got all the hitters, man. And you can't. It's like how Disney is with Marvel. That's kind of where HBO Max is with the DC. So, you know, there you go. If you need both worlds, if you're just a Marvel dude, just get that Disney Plus. But if you need that DC in your life, you need that Superman, that Flash, that Wonder Woman. You need that Aquaman. I mean, you know, if you need all that, I highly suggest you get that motherfucking HBO Max. And they got other shit too. It's a good app, man. I'm happy with that HBO Max. I got all the streaming services though. I'm a fucking fool. I can't help it, man. I'm like that motherfucker. Like, oh, fucking cable's a ripoff. I'm not gonna buy it because it costs too much money. Then I got every streaming app plus the internet. It costs the same money, but whatever. Here we are. Yeah. So anyway, I hope you guys are enjoying the start of your year. I hope this year's fruitful. Follow me or don't. I'll follow you. Fuck it, man. Show me the way. You know, let's get better together in the words of Bradley Martin, and I'll catch you guys on the flip.